everyone. So, oh my gosh, do you remember who I am? Like,
Sterling, you're supposed to upload Tuesday and Thursday. You haven't uploaded for a week. Where have you been?
we went to Atlanta. It was amazing. I've been to Atlanta a bunch of times, but this time it was just greatness. Like, I don't even know what it was. It was just amazing. We did so much cool stuff. I vlogged it. Like, I have all, you know what? I have all of the videos and such on my phone. I will show you. I made the video on my computer. I tried saving it every single day and it only got to like 10% and then it just shut down. I have the videos on my phone. Look, hold on. It was so cool because we went to the Civil Rights Center. I had my old iPhone 6 from Sprint and that's what I vlogged on. Now I have my iPhone 6 from Verizon, so I guess it like didn't work. I don't know. Like, do you see that? It was so cool. And like everything about this was just so cool. And I'm so mad because, oh yeah, okay. Here's like outside. I was so mad because I vlogged all of this and none of it worked. Like, see, all of this was vlogged. There's my outfit. All of this, like, we went to Target and stuff, and then that's when we were on the MARTA and, you know, everything. It was so cool. They had this. Like, everything was just amazing. Like, you don't even understand. I had so much fun at this thing. Like, look, here's the human rights thing, and it was like so many different people, and I say everyone should go to that. Like, if you love like civil rights stuff and like human rights stuff, and I was in awe. You don't even understand how upset I was that it wouldn't save. I was like, I worked so hard on this. It was such a beautiful video. Like, here's the bag, and I got a shirt from there. And see, it has a little thing. It's so beautiful, but it was $23, but you know, that's okay. It was great. It was so worth it. So, I apologize. I tried uploading Tuesday and Thursday, but the video would not save, and I didn't want to upload another haul because I'm like, hauls get boring. Now we're just gonna get started with the actual video that this title is about. I've been wanting to do this video for a long time, like going into 9th grade or whatever. I wanted to do this video and I didn't, but today I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do it just because I think I need to make this like more aware, because bullying is serious, and like I just had this life-changing moment. I watched Whaley's video about her suicide story thing, and I don't know what it was. After I watched that video, I was like, oh my gosh, what am I doing with my life? I need to be positive. I don't care, no matter what, I'm gonna be positive. So I tried to stick with that, and like, you know, some days you might be like, I'm mad or whatever, but you know, you just gotta stay positive. Cause like what she said in the video, I'll link it down below. It's like the best video ever. And it's so sad how much I got bullied. Like, people thought it was funny, and I'm like, but it's not though. And I'm sorry I'm not looking straight at the camera. When I start talking, I like look off, but okay. So, my first bullying incident, I guess, in 6th grade, I got physically bullied for the first time because I wasn't like I am now. I was like all shy, you know what I mean. I was different. I was like going into middle school scared, whatever. So I made some friends, and then like later in the year they started, like, I was the designated friend that they would pick on, and it was like, oh, it's just friendly joking and stuff. I tried to fit in and stuff like that. That's how I broke my wrist, trying to fit in. So the first thing was in band. This girl, I don't know what was her problem, but she punched me in the stomach. Me being the weakling I was, I didn't do anything back, and yeah, she just punched me, and I was like, ow, that hurt, why'd you do that, or whatever. And I'm like, that's so dumb, why didn't you hit her back? Like, okay, I was dumb. But anyway, so yeah, after that, I told my mom about it, and she told the principal, and then she got ISS for it, and her friends hated me. Like, one of her friends, I think, was either a year or 2 years older than us. she absolutely hated me. She never did anything to me, but like she would walk by me and then they start like talking about me and stuff, and then like she either roll her eyes when she went by me and stuff. And I mean, they hated me. Like they had this whole group that just hated my guts. I'm like, but what? My friends that like I'm still friends with now, they would always call me Shrimp Bone, and you're probably like, that first of all is a dumb nickname because shrimps don't have bones. But she was like, oh, you're so skinny, you're skinnier than a shrimp bone. And I'm like, society says you should be skinny or whatever. I'm like, no, because I got picked on so much for being skinny. I'm like, why are you picking on me for something I can't change? And it's not that I'm like going out here like not eating on these crazy diets, or I'm like, that's just how my body is. I have a fast metabolism. So the thing is, she was the same size, if not smaller than me. So I'm like, that really makes sense. And then my uncle died in 6th grade too, or when I was in 6th grade, so that was hard. And then we went through like family stuff and all kinds of mess that's personal. We're just gonna bypass that. It was a hot mess. Let's just say that it was a complete hot mess. Like, bruh, can we get this together? 7th grade. Okay, so you have to understand where I live. I live in South Carolina. I hate it. Okay, I really hate it. Where I live, my school is 90% white. I am a feminist and a pro-black activist, I guess you would say. So, you know, those two, like in the South, being a feminist, you know that doesn't go together, because you know they're all about the traditional this, traditional that, and that's how the people in my school are. They're redneck country bumpkins. And then being a weird black kid, first of all, at schools like that, that's why I love Tyler the Creator and Childish Gambino so much, because if you understand what we go through being at schools like that, it's like, first of all, being black, they don't like you because most of them are racist. Second of all, being weird and not following stuff like what they do, or not following trends and mess, they hate you because of that too, because they're like, oh my gosh, you're so weird, you're this, you're that. And honestly, now I've taken it like, people call me weird so much, I take it as a compliment, because the more people call me weird, I'm like, yes. So anyway, 7th grade, I hated it because it was this specific guys in my social studies class. They were just racist and, you know, the usual for South Carolinians. They say really racist stuff. So my mom was like, okay, write it down, we're gonna take it to the principal. So I wrote down like all the stuff they said. They talked about slaves, talked about Obama, talked about all this that didn't need to be said. Like, honestly, it was just that didn't need to be said. We went to the principal, didn't get in trouble at all. I got questioned like, are you sure they said this? Are you sure this is what happened? Like, I was interrogated like I was the one doing the wrong. I'm like, okay, so these little racists are just gonna be racist, say what they want, just rude, and they don't get in trouble. Like, they did not get in trouble at all. And then the teacher did absolutely nothing. The same girls that were friends with the girl that hit me in 6th grade, in science class, we were reading this book as a class. I just feel a book like hit me, and I was like, what? And they're like, oh, we're sorry, we didn't mean to do that, can you give us back the book? And I'm like, you know, again, being dumb. See, this is before I got a backbone. I was like, okay, sure, whatever. Gave it back to him. 5 seconds later, the book hits me again, and like, I was literally about to cry. And my teacher was like, oh, she thought it was a joke. She was like, the guy that sitting beside me, she was like, oh, did he do that? Haha, don't do that. And I'm like, but it wasn't funny. Like, I was literally about to cry, and she thinks it was a joke. Like, you don't even understand how racist my school is. Like, they hate all black children. Like, we're honestly there so they have that like ratio thing where they have a certain amount of children that aren't white, basically, because my school, just the administration sucks. This man just rode by on his bike. You go best friend. Okay, because it is hot. It is like 90 degrees outside. Why is he riding his bike? It's literally 3 o'clock. Just, you have to understand, like, my school, they try to set black kids up for failure. That's when I really started hating school, and just everything about school just sucked. I hated 8th grade so much. because again, I was in a class with them same racist dudes from 7th grade. I started telling them like it was. I was like, you know what, shut up, you're racist, it's not funny. And they're like, why are you so mad? I'm like, because you're racist. Can you not do that? It's that easy. Don't be racist. If you didn't know, my grandmother died when I was in 8th grade, and that just crushed me. Like, in 6th grade, my uncle died. I was more of like the innocent, like, I'm so sad. This, like, when my grandma died, that sadness turned into so much anger. Like, you wouldn't even believe how, like, mad at the world I was. I hated everyone. I didn't care about my grades anymore. I didn't care. I was like, I hate school. I don't want to go to school. I don't care if I do anything with my life. I don't care if I die right now. Like, that's how I acted in 8th grade. Like, it was bad. This dude that I liked, I thought, like, we were friends and stuff, but then he ended up just, like, being friends with me just to make some other girl jealous. And he's like, I don't see anything wrong with it. I'm like, but I liked you, and you just used me to get some other girls. So, like, again, see, the people in my school, they are so, like, blind. They're like, I don't see what's wrong with what I'm doing. Like, everything you're doing is wrong. That's the thing. Like, get over yourself. Oh, my grandma died first, then he did that. And I was like, really? You're gonna play someone like that? Like, what? So, yeah, my 7th grade teacher just died. Like, he died when I was in 8th grade. So it was just, like, death basically every year of my middle school experience. And just middle school just sucked so much. Like, I could not wait to get out. People say high school is bad. Middle school was just, you don't even understand how bad it was. And then 9th grade, so you know how I was saying how they called me shrimp bone from 6th grade? They have been calling me that all through 9th grade. That's literally 4 years. 4 years, and you still have not gotten over yourself of calling me that. And, like, we're the same size. Oh, yeah. And then in 9th grade, the guy that I talked about in 8th grade, that I was like, I'm over him. I'm done with him. Guys are dumb. I'm on my own grind. I'm doing for me. That's how I am now. They made up a ship name for us, and our ship name was Steak. And they, like, brought it up every single day. And they're like, oh, it's so funny. I'm like, are you mad, bro? Because I'm like, I'm over him. Y'all must not be. And they're like, oh, have you talked to him or whatever? I'm like, no, I was over him in 8th grade. It is 9th grade. It's a thing called moving past things that happen in the past. And they're like, well, we're just being funny. And then, like, again, like with the shrimp bone thing, I'm like, how about we grow up and move on? But no, it was just so funny. That's the only thing that I could ever think to joke about. That's why I say I have no friends, because yeah, I may have friends at school, but those people, I wish I had cool friends, because the friends I have are just good for nothing people. Like, they're just terrible people, honestly. And I know they watch my videos, and it's probably the reason I'm making this, because you know what, I'm done with all of their. And this year, I say this every year, I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to take anything, but literally I am, because like that's how I'm going to be this year. And that's basically the reason for this video. I just want to tell like the overview of why I am like I am now, because of so much mess I've had to put up with. People always tell me, they're like, oh my gosh, you have the perfect life, you're rich, you're this, you're that. Like, no, you have not even a clue of what like I experienced at home. So how about you stay in your lane, I'll stay in mine. You don't try to tell me what's going on in my life when you don't even know anything outside of how I am at school. No, you have not even a clue of what goes on in my life. So how about you shut up and stop trying to act like you know everything when you actually don't. You just need to have self-confidence. You don't need to care about the people say. Just don't listen to people, because everyone's gonna have something bad to say about you, something mean. Just take it and turn it into something positive. Like I said, when people call me weird or whatever, I strive to be as weird as I honestly can be, because I hate being like other people. I hate being associated with the people from that place called school. People are always gonna have something to say about you. There are gonna be people that are skinnier than you. There are gonna be people that are bigger than you. You know, you just need to be good in your own body. And like, yeah, everyone's not gonna be like, I absolutely love my body, because there are some things that everyone wants to change about their body. So, you know, just embrace what you have and be like, yes, girl, yes, I will work. That's basically my rant. I thought this would be a good kind of video. I know I like go off on tangents and stuff when I talk, and that's just like kind of an overview. Like, I didn't even go make like really in depth and stuff, but like, if you want me to make more videos about each event or something, I can. And I again apologize for not having the whole Atlanta vlog. I don't know what's wrong with my computer. It's jank. Hopefully this video will work. I'm sorry it's so long. I just talk a ton and I love talking. And again, when I watched Whaley's video, I was just like, you know what? She's right. There's so much more to live than what is now. Just keep going, be positive, and surround yourself with positive people. And you may be like, well, not everyone's all the time positive. Like, I know. So since people are not positive, I surround myself with myself. Comment below other videos you want me to see if you like these kind of advice videos. And if you don't like them, just tell me. Like, we're gonna be real with each other. I feel like I'm starting to be more of myself on my YouTube channel and just like in general, because I used to like do things to please people and do this and do that, and now I'm like, if you don't like me, I don't really care. I mean, it's nice to have people like you and want to hang out with you, but if you don't, make the most of yourself. I hope this helped. If it didn't, I'm so sorry. I'm just so bad at like, I go on so many tangents, as I've said. So, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day tonight, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!